A hate crime investigation may be in the works, all based on what happened Thursday morning in the town of Gray.
And as News 13's Jim Sear reports in this story, you will only see on 13. The racial overtones of this case go back 2 years.
Part of my ears.
17-year-old Zach White was in rough shape yesterday as he spoke to us from a hospital bed.
I had blood all over my face. You could see my bone.
White is a former Gray New Gloucester High School student. He'd moved to North Carolina, but recently came back to Maine. Wednesday night, he was out with some of his old friends. Early Thursday morning, Zach White and his friends ended up here at Zach's friend's house in Gray, and that's when things really went downhill. He says a group of young men showed up here and confronted White, and then one of them attacked him while shouting racial epithets.
They was screaming at me, whatever the other kids that he came with was screaming at me, calling me or something. They would beat that whatever like that. Then he whispered something in my ear and just ripped my ear off and started chewing on it.
Zach White says this isn't the first time he's clashed with a young man who attacked him. White was one of several students who spoke out about racism at Gray New Gloucester High School after racist comments were made at the school following the election of Barack Obama.
The kids got in my face, and then he said, yeah, I still don't like that Obama. And he spit in my face, and then he swung at me and hit me in my face, and we started fighting, whatever.
No arrests have been made in this case, and White, his family members and friends have complained that the Cumberland County Sheriff's Department isn't doing anything about it. But Sheriff-elect Kevin Joyce says deputies weren't getting any cooperation from White or any of the witnesses that morning.
The deputies basically attempted to interview some of the alleged witnesses, and they started to get verbally abusive, basically saying, get off our property, you have no right to be here, etc.
Well, no one's going to cooperate when you come here and start calling us names. And, you know, I was actually like I went to walk by one and he threw his shoulder into me.
Joyce says White is now cooperating with authorities, and he says the results of the investigation will be passed on to the Attorney General's office, which will determine whether what happened here was a hate crime. In Gray, Jim Sear, News 13.